We need Pete Dunne we need Butch getting hurt, coming back 2 months later and going, I'm not a Butch, I'm a man.
I'm not a shark. I'm not
My name is Pete Dunne. And I'm not done yet.
I'm a man.
Oh my God. And that's the t-shirt. Not done, D-U-N-N-E, yet.
Yeah, there you go.
With the big fucking circle, like the Ghostbusters circle with Butch written in it.
Ilya not done yet.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not a shark.
Fuck yeah. That's exactly why I did that.
I'm not an earthquake. I'm not an avalanche.
I just watched
I'm
that
a man.
promo the other day.
Of course you did.
My name is John Tenta.
Of course it is.
Could have been.
Wasn't
better.
John Tenta on Piper's original fucking team?
Yes. I remember this like it was yesterday.
Oh, when they came out at fucking Club La Vila with all their kilts and bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he fired him and hired the Horsemen?
God, what a...
you guys gotta go.
hey, listen, I like you guys. You guys are pretty good, but I'm saying right now, I got Jeff Jarrett over here. You know, I got Chris Benoit over here. I got Arn Anderson. And I got Mongo. Yo, the fact that Ric Flair and Arn Anderson weren't even in that match, and he was like, he left those scrubs for Mongo, Jarrett, and Benoit. Like, it's like Flair wasn't even in it. Arn wasn't even in it. It was Roddy Piper instead of like his boxer buddy with the freaking Hacksaw Jim Duggan boxer shorts. Like it was instead of him, John Tenta, and like God, like another gangly mutt. He left them for the Horsemen that weren't named Ric Flair and our name.
Gosh, Mutt! Watch them bring Ilya up to the main roster. Change his name to
Mutt.
and we'll get Mutt and Butch.
But Mutt and Butch.
Holy shit!
Tony, write that down. Munch and Butch.
Munch and Butch.
Munch and Butch.
Munch and Butch.
Butch and Mutt. Butch and Mutt.
Oh man,
Yo, God, that angle pissed me off to no end. It was so stupid, and it was the worst thing WCW ever did. By far.
Worst?
No.
Under Eric Bischoff, yes.
No.
Prove your case. Show your work. That was terrible, man.
Ultimate Warrior return? One Warrior Nation?
That's up there. I actually have a top 5 coming up soon of the top 5 most forgettable babyface turns. And one of them involves the One Warrior Nation, which I guess I can't include now.
Oh, you can.
Oh, yeah.
I'll forget by next week. Don't worry about it.
Sure, I'll forget in 5 minutes.
Old man brain over here.
I already forgot.
Yeah. So, wait, give me something worse that Eric Bischoff did in WCW other than that stupid Roddy Piper freaking open challenge with John Tenta and 2 nobodies.
Finger poke Bischoff was already gone?
No, he was there. He was on commentary for it.
Finger poke was pretty bad.
It's not worse than freaking Roddy Piper fighting scrubs.
I don't know.
Not worse than Hogan and Savage fighting 20 people in the fucking Triple Cage of Doom.
Oh, that was fucking awesome.
All right.
I lean towards HK on that one. That's a nostalgia like feel good for me.
Hogan and the Butcher.
Everywhere. I love the Butcher.
Main eventing a fucking pay-per-view.
I love it, dude. Loved it. Bischoff was probably not booking then either.
Justin Anderson, Oklahoma, but I don't think that was Bischoff.
I don't think that was Bischoff. That was Russo.
Yeah, because that was Oklahoma's
Ed Ferrara.
Yeah. Boy, there's got to be.
I'm telling you right now, that was the worst segment in wrestling history. And
in
then, like,
wrestling history.
You're throwing a lot of big.
I know that's some fucking heavyweight right there.
That was a mistake. I didn't mean to say that.
No, listen. If that's what you believe, man, stick to your guns.
No,
Go for it.
I don't believe it, so I can't. It just came out. But it was at the time when Nitro was so hot, and you have like Piper back, and it wasn't even like I said, it wasn't even Flair and Anderson. It was freaking Jeff Jarrett, Mongo, and Benoit. Like, kudos, guys. You guys are all great workers, but like you're dumping the guys that you handpicked for the 3 job Horseman guys.
I would say that is better than splitting up and having two different NWOs.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff beating Ric Flair.
No.
Mm.
Don't hate that. That was a big feud. That was a huge feud. Huge. That was 98, right?
How do you feel about Master P and the No Limit Soldiers?
Oh, there it is.
Woo-hoo!
Fuck that. Fuck that.
The only saving grace is that it gave us the West Texas Rednecks, which people love to this day.
Gave Brad Armstrong something else to do, too. BA.
Yeah.
I don't I mean there all in all there's a lot of bad WCW.
Come on. That was the worst segment in the history of wrestling. Roddy Piper. All right, so how about the... All right, so maybe I won't say like the worst... It was the worst
Attaboy,
segment.
Scott George.
Scott George says the Kiss Demon.
No, not even close.
Justin Anderson, Ric Flair in the mental hospital thinking he was the president.
Bad. Very bad.
What about God, what was his son's name? David. What about David Flair trying to figure out who the father of Stacy's child was?
And then it was Rick, right?
Hey, man, listen. David Flair gave us Crowbar in the spotlight. I can't knock David Flair too hard.
I mean, he didn't do it, but he was right there for it.
Yeah.
And they had the fucking DNA match when everybody was bleeding. That was bullshit. That was fucking bullshit, man.
God. What else?
was a
What
lot
else
of
we got? I like this rabbit hole we're going down here. What about when the Filthy Animals tried to bury Ric Flair in like the was that Bischoff? That wasn't Bischoff, was it?
No, I don't.
They
I don't
brought
think
him
so.
to the desert and like buried him.
No, or like the fucking graveyard match between the Demon and was it
No.
Demon and
No,
Vampiro?
it was Vampiro and Sting. Oh no, the graveyard match.
Yeah,
What about the Inferno match with Vampiro and Sting? Where
that
like
was
the
horseshit too, and he fucking
Yeah.
flew off the top of it. They had a lot of bad, man. A lot of
But
bad.
that may not have been Bischoff though. We
It
don't
wasn't.
know,
It wasn't. I'm pretty sure that was Rusi.
But it could have been though, because that was like New Blood, right?
Yeah.
That was New Blood, Millionaires Club type shit, right around that area. The Kiss Demon was the lowest rated segment in WCW history. Scott George says that makes it the worst. I mean, yeah, if you want to go by statistics, yeah, I guess so. But I mean, it's not by far the worst thing as a wrestling fan.
Fucking Kyle's throwing out the King of the Road.
Before Bischoff.
No,
because I think
Oh.
Bischoff was the one that fired Dustin.
For bleeding, but he wasn't
Yeah.
booking though. He'll tell you a million times he wasn't booking it.
Huh.
That was all as
By the
how you say
committee?
HK Sully.